It's been 8+ years since the Nike Air Zoom Spiridon last released. This is my 2016 pair that I've thoroughly enjoyed over the years, and it's a sneaker I never get tired of looking at. But as you can see, it's time for a new pair. These are the Nike Air Zoom Spiridon in metallic silver and sport red. If you're familiar with our channel, you know we love retro Nikes over here, especially from the 90s. The Spiridon is actually one of my personal favorites. But before we jump into it, we want to give a huge shout out to 1985 Gallery for letting us get an early look at these classics right here. But let's go ahead and dive into the details. Starting at the tongue, they feature a metallic silver mesh tongue. Right above that, you do have 3M piping on the top of the tongue. They do have a nylon pull tab in black with a 3M hit going right down the middle, even down into the toe box under the mesh netting. They come with circular white laces pre-laced in, and they have black eyelets with silver accents that are not 3M until you get towards the vamp of the shoe. You do have a eyelet that's black with a 3M hit. You do have 3M piping surrounding that going around the laces, and as you get towards the toe box, you do have more of that metallic silver mesh. Taking us to the tip of the toe, you have a combination of 3M piping, some white stitching, as well as a black mesh mudguard that extends around the entire shoe. And in the front of the mudguard, you do have a mini swoosh embroidered in sport red. Taking us to the side of the shoe, you have this big, bold sport red metallic swoosh with black embroidery going around it. Underneath that, you do have more of the metallic silver mesh. Taking us to the back of the shoe, you have more of those mesh overlays and underlays and 3M piping. But on the back of the heel cup, you do have a nylon pull tab in black with a 3M hit striking down the middle. And you do have Air embossed on the bottom of the midsole. Taking us to the midsole, you have this pearl white iridescent midsole that has different shades when they reflect in the light. What you don't see is the full-length Air Zoom unit encapsulated within. Taking us to the outsole, you have this black rubberized outsole with different ovals throughout. Some are bigger, some are smaller. This is part of Nike's pressure mapping technology to emphasize at the pressure points of your foot to give you a more comfortable stride. Tying it all together, you have a translucent stability plate that has Zoom Air in red. For those who don't know, the Nike Air Zoom Spiridon originally released back in 1997. They were designed by renowned Nike designer Christian Tresser, who also designed the fan favorite Air Max 97. The Air Zoom Spiridon was designed as a performance runner and was one of the lightest sneakers of its time, and it was one of the first Nikes to feature their latest Air Zoom technology, which was created to absorb impact and enhance speed and agility. Olympian Michael Johnson also starred in a Nike ad to promote the shoe. Over the years, the Spiridon has retroed a couple of times, and we've seen different renditions like the Spiridon Ultra in the very obscure Zoom Dawn. Additionally, we've seen Spiridon-inspired Air Force Ones and Ninja 2s. The Spiridon gained a cult following due to its stylish design, bridging the gap between performance and lifestyle sneakers. We've seen collabs with artists like Stash and brands like Para, and upcoming collabs with Undefeated and Fragment will be sure to keep the Spiridon at the forefront of sneaker culture. Personally, the Air Zoom Spiridon is a grail for me. It's one of my favorite shoes of all time. I remember being younger and in high school, seeing some of the older kids, the older Filipino kids breakdancing. They either had on a pair of these or they had on the Air Terra Vomeros, and it's just a pair that I've always wanted. Fast forward to 2016, during the Nike Lab Retro, I finally got my hands on a pair, and I've absolutely cooked those, so I'm happy that they're finally bringing them back out. But what I do hope for is that they also bring back the Concord colorway and the Sport Blue colorway. I'm buying all of them. Nike, make sure you retro those too. The Air Zoom Spiridon in metallic silver and sport red will be releasing on sneakers on December 20th. And if you're in the area, make sure you stop by 1985 Gallery to grab your pair. They are doing first come, first serve. They retail for $160. And if you miss out online or you strike out in store, you can always click our StockX affiliate link in the description below Any purchase made using that link helps support the channel so we can keep these reviews coming. As far as comfort is concerned, the Air Zoom Spiridon is one of the more comfortable Nike retros that I've ever owned. They're really lightweight and you can definitely feel that Air Zoom technology within the midsole. It's a really comfortable shoe. I do suggest going true to size, but if you do have a wider foot, you might want to go a half size up as they do run a little bit narrow in the toe. As far as style is concerned, the groundbreaking design holds weight nearly 30 years later. Even though these were released in 1997, they still look futuristic to this day. And you really can't go wrong. Goes really well with, I want to say, olive green pants, jeans, shorts, no-show socks. Just a great looking shoe that you can wear with pretty much anything. But how do you all feel about the Nike Air Zoom Spiridon? Have you been waiting for these to retro like I have? If you already own a couple pairs, let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you all. And if you haven't already, do us a favor, hit that like and subscribe button. Help us run up the numbers. We appreciate it. But let's go ahead and try these on.
Shoot your shot records, let's fucking go.
I'm back, yeah, that feeling, I feel it. That shit that got me in it. Keep it real, I miss it. Nothing as real as this shit. Still on the mission for my meal ticket. They still complaining and they still bitching. Ill, quit it. Instead of doing, they still wishing. They still tripping, I'm just built different. I'm still chilling, but I'm still building. I'm polarizing when I step outside. Feel like I got an extra life. Can't rest until my kids are set for life. Jesus, peace shine hella bright. Money give me devil eyes. Shit, I might go and put a rollie on that demon time. Nah, I don't do beef, for me that's peace of mind. Nah, I don't start shit, that's how I sleep at night. With no regard for how they view me. If you ever had an issue, then lawyer up and sue me. I overdo it cause they can't outdo me. I'm Steph with it and you can't outshoot me.
If you enjoyed this review on the Nike Air Zoom Spiridon, make sure you check out all our other retro Nike reviews. We have a bunch for you all to binge and enjoy. Hit that like and subscribe button as well so you can be notified every time we drop a new episode, and we'll catch you on the next one.